Sairam to all, dear students. Today I welcome you all for this market equilibrium video number 3. We are going to discuss today the determination of equilibrium price and the quantity with a numerical example. You all are very much familiar with this picture where the market supply and the market demand both is in equilibrium. That is what the balance being balanced. And today we are going to discuss two assumptions. And first one, market consisting of identical firms. These are the assumptions we are defining before we going into detail. Because the firms we, in the sense in this section, because always we used to refer as firms. Instead of that, today we are describing as firms. The reason is we are going to take an agricultural product as an example here. Therefore, instead of firm, we use in agriculture farms. And also the producing the same quality of wheat. All the farms are producing same quality. This is the peculiar feature under perfect competitive market, that firms always produces homogeneous product. When we say homogeneous product, the meaning is the same quality of wheat will be produced by all the farms. Now, we are going to see the market demand curve equation and the market supply curve equation for wheat given by here. This is the equation, the market demand curve equation given here. Here QD stands for the demand for wheat kilograms, and the QD is denoted as 200 minus P, where P stands for price. The price ranges between 0 and 200. And when the price ranges between less than 200 and greater than 0, there is some demand that is denoted by 200 minus P. But when the price exceeds or greater than 200, you can see there is no demand, demand is 0. That is a description of the equation. And then quantity supply equation is given in this form of equation. In the form of this equation, the quantity supply is equal to 120 plus P. Here the for P is greater than or equal to 10. That means in the case of short-run production, it is P greater than or equal to minimum average variable cost. And in the case of long-run production, P this 10 is greater than or equal to minimum average cost. Then this situation is maintained. You can see the firms that can produce positive level of output as long as P is greater than or equal to minimum AVC in case of short-run production and minimum AC in case of long-term production. If it is less than that point, what we refer it as this point in the last discussion in our previous chapter, theory form under theory of perfect competition, we have studied P greater than or equal to 10. If it is minimum AVC, then it is a shutdown point for the short-run firms. If it is greater than or equal to minimum AC, that is a shutdown point for the long-term production firms. And now, if it is P less than 10, that is less than shutdown point, we all knew whether the firms are under long run or the short run. Below the shutdown point, output is 0. That is called zero product. This is positive output. This is zero output. These things we have learned in our previous section. You recall back. And the P denotes the price of wheat per kg. And now we are going to define the equilibrium situation. Equilibrium situation defined where the market demand is equal to market supply. We also can write the market demand equation QD at the equilibrium price is exactly equal to QS P star at equilibrium. That means at equilibrium quantity demand is equal to quantity supply. We have already seen our demand equation 200 minus P. Here instead of P we substitute P star, that equilibrium price. Therefore 200 minus P star. And QS equilibrium 120 plus P. The P here we substitute with the P star. 120 plus P star. Rearranging all these things, equations, this P star, all the minus P star will, right side of the equation will become plus P star, therefore 2 P star. This will 120 will be taken this side, then 80. Therefore P star equilibrium price is 40. And now After calculating the equilibrium price, we need to calculate equilibrium quantity demand as well as equilibrium quantity supply. Quantity demand, we know at the equilibrium is equal to equilibrium quantity. The equilibrium quantity 200 minus P here, instead of P we are substituting P star, that is the equilibrium price at the equilibrium situation. There were 200 minus P 160. At the equilibrium quantity demand, you can see 160 kg is the quantity demand. Now we will see the equilibrium of the quantity supply amount. QS is equal to QR. You know that at equilibrium both the QS and QD is equal to Q star. Therefore, it is 120 plus P here. In place of 1 P, we substitute our equilibrium price 40, you will get 160. Therefore, quantity supply also 160. But you can notice here the quantity demand and quantity supply are equal to each other, both are 160. At a price less than equilibrium price, what you observe? We have also already seen in our previous video that the price less than equilibrium price, always there will be an excess demand. When there is an excess demand, what will the equation we will substitute now? Excess demand, that is price is less than equilibrium price. Our equilibrium price 40. Now we assume a price, it is to be 25. But you can assume 30 also, 35 also, but here for an example we have assumed as 25. Substitute this in the demand equation, 200 minus P. You substitute instead of P this price 25, and you will derive 175 as quantity demanded. And the quantity supply 120 plus P, you substitute this price less than equilibrium price instead of P, then you will derive 145 as quantity supply. But you can notice here at less than equilibrium price QD exceeds QS. At a price less than equilibrium, there is a excess demand in the market. Algebraically mathematically also you can write the excess demand equation QD minus QS. When the two QD is 200 minus P, QS is 120 plus P, then what is excess demand? Excess demand 80 minus 2P, that is 30 amount, therefore XT. Therefore, what is this 30? From the above expression, therefore any price less than P star 40, excess demand will be positive, that is 30 is the magnitude of the excess demand. At price greater than equilibrium price, what you will expect? We have seen in our previous diagram, when there is a price greater than equilibrium, we will have excess supply. At a price greater than P star, we assume a price 45 to be 45 because our equilibrium price is 40. You can assume any price more than 40, 40, 50, 55, 50, 60 and all. But we, for instance, we take 45. QD is equal to 200 minus P. Substitute this P with this price 45 and you will derive 155 kilogram. QS is 120 plus P. Substitute this P and then 165 kilogram. What you will can explain from this, there is an excess supply at any price greater than equilibrium price P star. Why? QS 165 and QD 155 exceeds by 10. Therefore, QS greater than QD. Even algebraically also you can write this equation and you can prove that there is an excess supply. And there's an assignment, it is the same example, always appear in the exam paper, asking for the 20 sentences to be answers to be written. Therefore, you can practice this one. Also, you can attend this assignment, the second assignment. And also, more than economics, we also have to remember ourselves at this young age what are the values we are in the market, from this market equilibrium we are going to learn, because market maintains the equilibrium automatically. That lays in the same way there is equanimity should be maintained at all times in our life also, then only we can use our time in this restricted period of life in a very efficient manner if we maintain equanimity at all circumstances. In our life also we may face imbalances as it is in the market, but we should neither rejoice or no mourns over anything, should maintain the equanimity at all times. Then only we can keep our potential at a very high pitch and go on discharging our duties for the welfare of everyone and thereby earn the grace of God. That is a life important objective, because when there is a grace of God is in our side, we can achieve anything. Therefore, pleasure is an interval between two pains. Quotation from Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba. Thank you all. Sai Ram.